When my mother passed away, at the time, my sisters asked me to do a poem or write a poem, and I told them I didn't know if I could. I tried to write one, and I could not. So, I'm going to do my same old religious poem I do all the time, and I'm kind of tired of it, and some of the people here have heard it. They're probably tired of it, but I feel like my mother has never heard it, and I feel like she's listening to it, so bear with me so I can get through it. And I had doubts in my mind, for it seems the answers I could never find. Although I tried and I tried, I just couldn't conceptualize why, oh why, he would make that type of sacrifice just to save this tainted soul of mine. And so I cried and I cried, for my pain I could no longer hide. But God, he was kind. He said, hold on, Nakiesha, these things take time, for I am divine. You may not see it now, but there's always a reason to my rhyme. And so I couldn't deny that I needed a little more insight. And God, he obliged because he knew my vision wasn't right. And then he lent me his eyes and suddenly I regained my sight. And I got chills in my spine. And I had to get wise, for I was so afraid that I was headed towards my demise. But God said, it's okay. Everything will be all right. For he already had a plan and it was perfect. It was airtight. And I wanted to believe, so I had to continue to fight. And I looked at that devil and said, not tonight. But I had to remain humble and I had to swallow my pride. And no matter how much I stumbled, God still agreed to let me inside. He said, but first, all my rules you must follow and abide. And there are no other answers but to simply comply. And not until then will my fears truly subside. And I still didn't get why. So God, he gave me some more signs. This time it was subtle, it was intertwined. So deep in my conscience, I thought he was playing with my mind. But God, he doesn't play games. Although he is clever and he is wise. And he will name names and he will call you out every time. He said, don't you listen to that devil, for that devil is a lie. And you can't worship two leaders, as our world don't coincide. And you can't have it both ways, and there is no compromise. And so I said, yes, I get it. I took over my life. But God said, you're not finished, as you will not get it on the first try. So I had to seek and find all the clues he left behind, for he said my path would be clear if I read between the lines. But you know that devil? He thought I had doubts, and he continued to pursue me. And he offered other options as he tried to confuse me. But this time I was prepared and I refused to let him use me. And I was no longer scared and I said, God, I choose thee. So today I have to testify and share with you my struggles, my demons, and my strife. For I feel so much joy and I can't hold it inside. For I finally realized that my Lord is the only reason I'm alive. So now I look up to the sky with my hand held high. And I said, Father, I appreciate all the wisdom you provide. And I will continue to climb to reach the heights that you have defined. For I know that I was created in your perfect design. And I will always shine as long as I'm shining in your lights. For I realize that your love is what's giving me flight. And I certify I will worship you with all my might. For you gave me back my voice. And for my mom, I will never again drop my mic.